What's going on, guys? Man, so Minnesota Timberwolves and Phoenix Suns. Minnesota tore them up with the sweep. I think this is the first time Minnesota ever had a sweep in a playoff series. And I think they said it's been like 20 years since they've had a playoff win in a series. So that's that's pretty crazy. But 122, 116. Man, they got tore up. But let's look at the stats here. Man, so let's look at the numbers here with the Suns. Says Kevin Durant had 33 points and Booker had 49. And everybody else was it's like they didn't even exist, especially Beal. Beal's been such a bust for them. I think he's the odd man out in this group. But the unfortunate part about Beal, I think he has a no trade clause or something like that. So I don't even think they can even trade him to get a different deal or whatever. But honestly, I think they're screwed. I mean, with Beal, unless he ends up improving or just ends up being better, I just don't see how they can all gel together as far as like being a really cohesive team together. You know what I mean? Because I think they're all like duplicates. You know, Kevin and Booker and Beal. They really need like a big man to really take over. There was this one play where I think Durant got bumped into and he fell down on Nurkic, and somebody and some guys helped him up. He seemed pretty upset during that play, you know, because they bumped him and he fell down or whatever. And the interesting part is, I'm not sure if he's happy with Nurkic because he didn't even turn around to offer him a hand to get up or whatever. He just looks frustrated and upset. He just walked away. But obviously, you know, he fell on top of Nurkic, you know, and it wasn't even his fault. He was acting like it was Nurkic's fault. But Durant accepted his defeat in the series. You know, he knew him and his team got their ass handed to him. But let's look at the stats over here with the Timberwolves here. I mean, all right, let's first look at Cat here, Carl Anthony, 28 points. Man, he was holding it down, you know? So he most definitely delivered. And McDaniels, he had 18 points, which was really good for him. But McDaniels, man, this one play, he had a McNasty dunk on somebody. I forgot who it was, but I'll try to replay that. But it was pretty nasty. He just went in there and just dunked all over him, you know? Goldberg, he had 9 points and 5 rebounds. You know, but most definitely it was Carl Anthony and McDaniels holding it down. And then, of course, the Ant-Man with 40 freaking points. Man, that guy's not normal, man. Honestly, that guy's psychotic. Just watching him dunking on people and honestly, the second half, he went crazy on everybody, man. It didn't seem like it did not seem like he was missing at all. I mean, every corner he was making shots, dunking on people. He just went all out crazy. Honestly, between all these players, besides Joker, he's one of my favorites right now. And you know there is like this changing of the guards. You can really see it and feel it. You know what I mean? But most definitely at 22 years old, you can clearly see that this guy is like a game changer. I just enjoy watching the guy. I really enjoyed Morant. You know, he's really explosive and stuff like that. But Ant-Man, honestly, from my perspective, he's a step above Morant. I mean, he's not as explosive as Morant, but he's a different kind of explosive. The way he be playing defense and packing people and stuffing people down, even though he's a guard, I don't, most of the time you don't see guards like stuffing down people above, next to the rim like that. That's not typical of what you see in a guard. But yeah, I mean, congratulations to Timberwolves. That was a really good game. And the thing is, Phoenix played their hearts out, It just unfortunately just wasn't enough. I'm looking forward to seeing the Timberwolves against Denver. To see how they play against big guys over there, because on over here they're lacking size. So let's see what happens in the next week or two. It should be Timberwolves versus Nuggets, but we'll see because it's not over yet with the Lakers and Nuggets, so they still need to close it out. But we're about to see.